The Soviet people continue to surprise me. Their courage and tenacity are only matched by their dim-wittedness and naivety. A tenth of the USSR's natural resources could make for the world's strongest economy in a matter of years. Instead, the Soviet leadership treats its citizens no better than cattle, and now the cattle are being sent to slaughter.
Strange as it sounds, I welcome this defensive mission for the sheer variety it brings to the routine of the Blitzkrieg. I like our odds. The captured cities are well fortified and the landscape is surprisingly even. The time is right to deploy our tank corps and show those Russians the full superiority of a professional military over a horde of conscripts.
The Soviet Union is incredibly resilient. Losing vast strategically important territories, including their capital, they keep fighting with the same tenacity. If their leadership was smarter about their resources, we would be in dire straits. Fortunately, they keep trying to overwhelm us, which gives us an opportunity. If we manage to spring our trap, the Soviets will lose 500,000 troops, surely, a loss that even they won't be able to ignore.
I can no longer understand the actions of our Führer. He is making all his decisions without counseling with his most trusted advisors.
Unfortunately, Herr Göring, the Führer wants all of his entourage to follow him blindly and abide by his every word. He does not tolerate any other points of view.
Because of our military commander's strategic genius, we are gaining victory after victory, yet Hitler is still angry at us. Sooner or later, he risks losing the support of even the most loyal men. It can cost us a victory in this war.
Such is his character. He's too harsh sometimes. I try to avoid taking his remarks personally.
Nonetheless, his words are very unjustified at times. I would not have acted like that if I were in his position. Alder, I take it you are aware of my status as the most likely of the Führer's successors.
Well, it is only logical. You're his second in command.
Should anything happen to the Führer, I will have to lead our country. I'm sure in such a case I would be able to avoid many of his mistakes.
Herr Göring, why did you start this conversation? Do you have any information about a threat to the Führer's life?
We're waging war, Halder. We have to provide for all possible risks. Our beloved Führer is the #1 target for our numerous enemies. He's permanently in grave peril.
The death of the Führer would be a huge blow for the Reich.
I dread to imagine that tragedy.
Despite the crushing defeat of the Red Army at Moscow, it did not bring about the full collapse of the Soviet Union. Stalin and his clique keep giving criminal orders from their evacuated Stavka. Halder, give me a status report.
The Red Army started an offensive at Kharkov, hoping to establish a bridgehead.
It is your personal failure, Halder. You and all of your officers are useless idiots. You all have sabotaged my ingenious Blitzkrieg plan.
My Führer, with all due respect, you cannot throw these accusations at us without solid proof.
Göring, you should not defend them. If only you had followed my orders to the letter, the war would already have been over. Instead, you cannot handle these pathetic Russian troops. You seem to be too impotent to finish them off once and for all. I order the army to start a counter-offensive. This is your last chance to exonerate yourselves. If Kharkov will fall, you will all be court-martialed.
The Soviets have launched a counteroffensive at Kharkov. Unexpected, to be sure. But I do hope nobody in this room thought the war would be over with the capture of Moscow. Our forces at Kharkov are limited, but they will be enough to give the Russians an unpleasant surprise.
I am honestly more worried about the Fuhrer. What is he thinking? In merely 2 years, we served him all of Europe on a plate, and yet he treats us like hapless lackeys.
His treatment of us is unfortunate, though ultimately a minor problem. I'm more worried about his orders concerning the prisoners of war and the civilians on the captured territories. We are talking actual war crimes, which continue even as we speak. I try to prevent such things wherever I can, but I feel that I will not be allowed to proceed with it for too much longer.
Heinz, Irvin, I understand your feelings all too well, and believe me, I empathize. However, right now Germany is on the very thin ice. The USSR is weakened, but far from broken. The British remnant continues to resist, and the USA hasn't even properly entered the fight. One misstep, and the Reich comes crashing down and buries us under it in the process. This is no time for internal strife.
You are correct, of course. We need to stand united. After we have secured the victory, we will return to this conversation. This 1,000-year Reich won't last long with the deluded self-aggrandizing maniac at its head.
Let us return to more pressing matters. We have a Soviet offensive to deal with, and on multiple approaches no less. Their main objectives are Kharkov, Belgorod, and Krasnograd. These cities must be held at all costs, especially Kharkov. The Führer is adamant about keeping it.
The front line near Krasnograd is held by Romanian divisions. These are solid troops, but they are too few to repel a strong Russian offensive. I recommend sending more troops to reinforce their positions.
Indeed, we should support our allies. If the Soviets cut off our supply lines in our rear, the defense of Kharkov will end before it begins. Our main objective is to flank the Soviet advance and cut them off from their main forces. To that end, we must capture Barvenkovo, Izum, and Balakleya. A devastating trap, potentially, but that's if things go according to plan. They rarely ever do.
It's not very comfortable here. Ready to depart. Ready to depart.
We've got big guns and we're not afraid to use them! We are the guns of the Reich! We are heavy hitters!
Let them come.
We are the guns of the Reich! Can we start blasting already?
Let them come. Anti-tank gun at your service.
Standing by for orders. the hammer of the Reich!
We are the vanguard!
Our tanks are not heavy, but fast. Skorzeny here, poised for a sneak attack.
Need anything bombed to the ground?
For Deutschland and its people.
No one can hide from us.
We are the vanguard!
Ready to depart.
Where to, Commander?
Tank killer reporting.
Can we start blasting already? Artillery, reporting!
We'll treat this with absolute discretion.
Wherever it is, we'll breach it.
In Guderian we trust.
We were born to make war. We were born to make war. We will save the world from chaos. We will do battle.
Once more into the breach.
Ready for anything.
We never stop! For the fatherland! For the fatherland!
Give us something to shell already! Artillery! Incoming! Watch the fireworks! Adjusting fire!
We'll get there in no time. We will rule the day. Panzers on the move. Take aim.
Always ready.
Ready to roll. With divine assistance. It's not very comfortable here. With speed and precision. Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht.
No army can fight without infantry. We were born to make war.
If anyone asks, this unit does not exist. There, see it? The enemy.
We will save the world from chaos. We deploy to our victory. Captured. Always ready. I didn't want to join the army. Fix bayonets for Deutschland and its people. No army can fight without infantry.
Enjoy the ride.
Attack! No army can fight without infantry.
Express train, no extra stops.
Break their lines!
What is it? Finish them off before they report us.
Reporting as ordered, sir.
Enjoy the ride.
Now, we can put things in order here. Time to move on. What happened? Army happened.
Running at express speed.
Marching on.
Tank killer reporting. Tank killer reporting. Express train, no extra stops. Advancing. Moving out.
One does not simply break through Fritz Christian's position.
Reporting as ordered, sir.
All aboard.
No army can fight without infantry.
Running at express speed.
Armored troops at your disposal. Verifying the enemy's location.
The world is ours. For the fatherland, the world is ours. Where to, Commander? Wherever you need us.
Enjoy the ride.
Confirmed. We'll be there in a moment.
Let them come.
We never stop.
Express train, no extra stops.
We cannot be stopped. Cover the infantry.
For glory! At your command, we will do battle. Reporting as ordered, sir. We are unstoppable. We deploy to our victory. No army can fight without infantry.
Assault gun standing by. Wherever it is, we'll breach it. Embarking.
Enjoy the ride.
Focus fire. Assault vehicles reporting.
Running at express speed. We will not falter.
Keeping the enemy armor in check. The world is ours. Moving! Smoke them!
War is no game.
Have no fear. Moving to meet the enemy.
V6 squad standing by.
Reconnaissance company reporting. What is it? There, see it? The enemy. Enemy spotted. We've discovered the enemy.
Where to, Commander? Cover the infantry. Advance!
Scatter them!
Always at the front. Attacking the target. Affirmative. We will be there.
Found a bunker to blow up?